In today's video, we're going to analyze and review the new Tiny 1125H2 V3 from creator Harbor of Tech, a full Windows ISO in English. As always, the download link is pinned in the first comment. So, click Next, and the file copy and installation process of this operating system will begin. Remember, before reaching the installation interface, you first need to download the ISO from the pinned comment and then create a bootable USB drive using tools like Rufus or Ventoy. This ISO works smoothly with both programs. Once you've created the bootable USB, restart your computer, enter the BIOS, and set the USB drive as your primary boot device. When you boot from it, you'll reach the installation interface, where we're currently copying the files for Tiny 1125H2 V3. The system's minimum requirements are the same ones we've always used for reviewing such lightweight, modified, and optimized operating systems: 4 GB of RAM and a dual-core, dual-thread CPU. Keep in mind, I'm installing this on a virtual machine running Windows 17 Pro with exactly those specs, so this reflects the kind of performance you can expect. If you enjoy these videos on installing customized, tweaked, and optimized operating systems, be sure to hit like, subscribe to the channel, it's completely free, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a video about new OS builds and projects in English or Spanish. Right now, the system is installing updates, and in just a moment, it will restart to continue with the second phase of the Tiny 1125H2 V3 installation. Let me clarify, this Tiny 11 isn't the same Tiny 11 created by NT Dev, the official Tiny 11. This one, Tiny 1125H2 V3, is by a modifier named Harbor of Tech, a US-based creator with his own YouTube channel. And here we are, inside Tiny 1125H2 V3 already. You can see the official Windows 11 desktop background, the centered taskbar and start menu. No pre-installed apps. Harbor removed all bloatware. On the taskbar, only File Explorer and the Microsoft Store remain. So if you like the store, you can still install apps from there without issue. On the desktop, you'll find the Recycle bin and a shortcut called Configure. Double-clicking it opens a window with Creator Support, links to the creator's YouTube channel and Discord server. From there, you can install major browsers like Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Mozilla Firefox, or Opera. Let's install Firefox, for example. This is done online, so you'll need an internet connection. It uses Chocolatey, so give it a moment to install the Mozilla Firefox package. Once installed, just double-click to open Firefox. It works without any problem. The browser was installed via the script tool from Harbor of Tech.
You also have a driver section. Click it, and a drivers folder opens automatically with Driver Booster 8.6 ready to run without restrictions. The tool also lets you toggle paging, enable or disable Windows Defender. The default OS Defender is present but disabled out of the box. You can enable or disable Windows Update with a warning that it may affect the Microsoft Store, and you can enable or disable file compression, which we'll test in a bit. Additionally, there are special offers from the creator, one for Velotic, his own tool, and another service to help you build your own custom OS image with Harbor of Tech. If you run the command WinVer from the Start menu, you'll see that this Tiny 11 is based on Windows 11 25H2 build 26200.5670, labeled as Windows 11 Home Insider Preview. Keep in mind that Microsoft hasn't released 25H2 yet, but some creators are testing these insider builds, and I'm bringing it to you if you want to try it. Opening Task Manager shows about 20 background processes running. CPU usage is around 2 to 4%, and RAM usage is about 1.8 GB of the available 4 GB. In File Explorer, the ISO weighs around 3.61 GB, compact for Windows 11. If you check Properties on the C drive, the system occupies 12.6 GB uncompressed. The creator recommends using his built-in compression tool to reduce this down to about 6 GB. Note, the compression process may take a few minutes but won't harm your system. After compressing, a confirmation window appears that the disk was compressed successfully. Click OK, close the window, and check again in Explorer, and you'll now see roughly 7 GB used instead of 12.6. So compression works, and it doesn't affect the system, you just need to wait a bit. Next, open Control Panel and go to Installed Apps. You'll find only Mozilla Firefox, meaning everything else was removed by the creator. If you go to Windows Update, there are 15 pre-installed updates in Tiny 11.25H2 v3. In Optional Features, you'll see .NET Framework 3.5 and 4.8, Media Features, PDF Printer Support, Print Spooler Service, Remote Differential Compression, Windows PowerShell 2.0, and Client Folders. Right-clicking the desktop shows no extra app menu, just the standard context menu. Go to Settings, and you'll see the message reminding you to activate Windows for full functionality. Although in Settings, Privacy and Security, you can re-enable Windows Defender, which is disabled by default. In Windows Update, updates are paused until December 27, 2069. You can click Resume Updates to allow updates normally. Personally, I don't recommend updating via Windows Update on tweaked systems. In Language and Region settings, you can try adding Spanish Mexico to switch the OS to Spanish. If the language packs were removed from the ISO root, meaning the system doesn't support installing new languages, you won't be able to change it. We tried, and Windows switched partially. Some menus are in Spanish, others remain in English. That covers Tiny 11.25H2 v3 from Harbor of Tech. Download link in the pinned comment. If you want more videos about customized lightweight OS builds, a playlist is appearing on screen now. Check it out, and I'll see you there.